Hey YouTube world, Marivi here. Today I'll be covering Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant. For those who don't know who Robert Kiyosaki is, he is the author for Rich Dad Poor Dad. It is an amazing book. I highly recommend it, especially for those who are brand new to the business world. In case you do want to check it out, I actually left a link below in the description box. But yeah, let's get started. Okay. So again, I'm going over the Cashflow Quadrant, and pretty much it looks something like this, okay? So in the business world, there's four types of people. There are employees, there's the self-employed, business owners, and investors. So if you have a job, you are considered an employee. As an employee, you pay taxes before even receiving your paycheck, okay? And the more money you make, the more taxes you pay. So yes, pretty impossible to become wealthy while being an employee. So there's people that eventually figure out the game, and they're like, okay, I don't want to work for someone else. I want to be my own boss. So that's where the self-employed come to play. As a self-employee, I guess you don't have a job, but you do own a job. So as a self-employed, you own a job. In this quadrant, you do get a little bit more of a tax break. You actually pay taxes after your business expenses. So yeah, but the only thing is that a lot of people just get stuck here. It's pretty hard for some people to actually move towards this side of the quadrant, which is the business owner. So you are considered, according to Kiyosaki, you are considered a business owner if you have more than 500 people working for you, right? Okay, so again, on this side of the quadrant, you are considered a business owner if you own a business, a system, or some type of process, something that will help you generate money while having people work for you. And people work for you. Work for you. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, so the major difference between being a business owner and being self-employed is that as a self-employed, you cannot take a whole week off, you cannot take a day off without it majorly affecting your money. You have to be present in order for you to be able to generate that income. Comparing it to being a business owner, as a business owner, you can take a day off, a week off, a month off if you really can, if your business is actually flourishing and working out for you, and it won't affect your money at all. So again, one of the main reasons as to why the wealthy keep their wealth is because they learn to invest. So you are an investor if you make your money work for you. Okay, so how do you make your money work for you? You hold on. You know what? Let me write that. You make money work for you. Work for you. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So you are considered an investor if your money is working for you. And how do you do that? You invest in real estate, in stocks, in bonds. It all depends on you. I mean, there's so much more out there. But the reason as to why many people don't become investors is because they do not have the money to be able to invest, right? We're living paycheck to paycheck, which is why majority of the population actually resides on the left side of the quadrant. Actually, 90% of the population resides on this side of the quadrant. Why is that? Because on this side of the quadrant, there is security, right? You don't have to take any risks. on this side of the quadrant. You live paycheck to paycheck. It's something secure. It's always gonna be there, and that's what people like. We're ever since we're young, we're pretty much programmed, to go to school, have good grades, graduate for what? To have a job. We are pretty much programmed to become good workers, not business owners, but good workers. And this is something that I wish they would have taught me in school. Probably would have changed my life a lot sooner. So with that being said, 90% of the population resides on the left side of the quadrant, while 10% of the population resides here. Also, another major thing is that 90% of the population, 90% of the wealth resides on the right side of the corner, the right side of the quadrant with the business owners and the investors, while only 10% of the wealth belongs to us, the employees and the self-employed. So yes, there are many people who get stuck with the self-employed. So the real question is here: how is it that you move from being self-employed to becoming a business owner? Talk about being at the right place at the right time, because I have something major in stock for you. I'm currently working with a system that will eventually help me, if I feed it correctly, will eventually help me become one of these business owners. So if you want to know more information, I actually left a link below in the description box. But yes, this is the cash flow quadrant. I hope I was being as clear as possible. If you still have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment in below. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope I gave you some sort of value. Again, remember, you get to choose your own life. You get to do whatever you want with your own life. So if you really like this video, don't forget to press like, leave a comment, subscribe. But yeah, I'll definitely see you next time if you still want to see me next time. Okay? Alright. Bye.